What's up, guys? My name is Pete, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Phipps Tips. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the overall market. We're going to check out its top performers, have a look at its biggest winners and its biggest losers. We're going to check out what Coinbase has going on with it going after Wall Street investors. Big news there. Then we're going to wrap it all up with a little bit of TA on our friend Bitcoin. It is consensus week, guys. Let's see what it's doing in the week of the bull run, or supposed bull run. All that and more coming up. Stay tuned. We're looking at CoinMarketCap.com, guys. The market cap currently checking in at $392.7 billion. With a 24-hour trading volume of $21 billion, and Bitcoin dominance checking in at 37% on the nose. And if we scroll down here, guys, before we look into our top 5, we can see a lot of red. Looks like people are starting to take a little bit of profit from the past weekend or so. Yesterday was pretty green. But we have Bitcoin down 2.86%, Ethereum down nearly 3%, Ripple down nearly 4.5%, Bitcoin Cash down 6.85%, and EOS down a staggering 10%. Let's see what we got going on against Bitcoin today, guys. We have Zcash up 10%. That is the highest out of all the other coins. Not a good sign, guys. Eternity up 9.64%, Power Ledger up 8.3%, Storm Token up 7.33%, and Loopring up 6.15% against Bitcoin. Our biggest gainers and our biggest losers. Our number one gainer, Recoin, up 376%. CryptoPing up 72%. Peepcoin up 57.48%. MCAP up 39.85%. And Ethersports up 38.44%. On to our biggest losers, guys. We have B2BX down 39.39%. Fujicoin down 35.85%. Old PundyX down 30.96%. Keep an eye on this coin, guys. That thing is going to do some big things. Terra Nova down 27.64%. And Kin also down 25.95%. Yeah, but guys, PundyX, NPXS, with a trading volume of $31 million. This coin right here, guys, if any of you are familiar with Ian Bellina, he has named this one of the biggest ICOs out there, and it's just been doing nothing but increasing in size since it hit CoinMarketCap and the exchanges. Let's see what exchanges NPX is on currently. It's on CoinRail, IDEX, CoinBean, Bancor, CoinNest, Hotbit, Tidex, DDEX. Most of its volume happening on CoinRail. I'm not familiar with that exchange, but you know, I'm assuming it's a legit exchange, seeing that it's doing nearly $13 million worth of volume on this coin alone. But and it's almost at 1 cent now, guys. When it came out of ICO, it was at like 5/100ths of a penny. Now it's almost at a single penny. So, you know, just something to keep an eye on, guys. We're going to move on to our news article, Coinbase, trying to go after a little bit of Wall Street love. Let's see what they have to say. Don't move a muscle. Coinbase goes after Wall Street with new services for institutional investors. Coinbase is courting Wall Street after it announced plans to launch a range of new services aimed at institutional investors who are finally beginning to embrace crypto. The main new arrival is Coinbase Custody, a service first announced last year that provides specialist-level services to allow institutions to hold Bitcoin and other crypto with Coinbase. Right now, there's a precious difference in customer care regardless of whether they hold $1,000 or $10 million. But custody is an effort to go beyond that and offer a higher standard of service in line with what institutions require. Specifically, that includes the use of an SEC-qualified custodian, third-party auditing, and financial reporting validation, all of which Coinbase is getting via a range of partners. We have leveraged our experience safely storing more than $20 billion of cryptocurrency to create Coinbase Custody, the most secure crypto storage solution available, Coinbase General Manager Adam White wrote in his blog post. Coinbase also announced a new platform dedicated to institutional customers called Prime. Prime offers a trading service that's customized to such customers, but it will also be expanded to cover lending and margin financing products, services like over-the-counter trading and algorithmic orders, and market data and research products. Finally, Coinbase is expanding its ranks by opening an office in Chicago. The primary focus of that location, White said, will be to work on providing a centralized pool of liquidity for Coinbase services. That, combined with other features, is aimed at driving better conditions for trading for institutional customers. The move makes sense. Coinbase is positioning itself as the go-to crypto ecosystem, something reiterated recently by new CTO Balij Srinivasan. I hope I didn't butcher that. And beyond being a consumer name, the company needs to court the bigger players who keen on crypto after seeing Bitcoin stabilize after a crazy run in January and the introduction of Bitcoin futures. They also represent a lucrative customer segment that brings new revenue options as well. As Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says on the Coinbase Custody website, over 100 hedge funds have been created in the past year exclusively to trade digital currency. By some estimates, there is $10 billion of institutional money waiting on the sidelines to invest in digital currency today. Note, this author owns a small amount of cryptocurrency, enough to gain an understanding, but not enough to change a life. Well, you never know how much that is to change a life because, the volatility in this market is astounding. So tell me what you think, guys. Coinbase, setting up things for institutional investors. Sound like a good idea? Sounds like a good idea to me. I think that any way for institutional investors to get in and start spending their money and bringing the price of Bitcoin and other altcoins up is always a good sign. I hope that it happens soon. A lot of people have been speculating that this week was supposed to be a bull run week. I have yet to see it even start. Bitcoin actually dipped from yesterday's high of around 8,600. It's now just below 8,500. So if there is going to be a bull run, let's hope that it starts soon. The market is looking rather red today, so maybe it'll start after consensus. Who knows? Who knows? This market does not do anything that it should do if you're just watching it. Technically speaking anyway, guys. It's just its own animal at this point in time. But that is neither here nor there. Drop me a comment down in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think about Coinbase starting up Coinbase Custody and, what it's trying to do to help Wall Street enter into the crypto scene. I'd love to hear what you have to say. We're going to take a minute now and get into our Bitcoin technical analysis. Stay right there. Here we are, guys, on the Bitcoin versus US dollar day scale using the Bitfinex exchange information. And as we can see from earlier today, we had a reversal candle, guys. Not great. Not great at all. Right here, this doji, red doji, right here signified the reversal from the green into the red. And as you can see, we're starting to print an engulfing red candle that's going to eat up these last 2 days worth of gains. So there's that. You know, Consensus Week has kicked off. Yesterday was the first day, and lots of people claim, historically speaking, that we were supposed to be in the midst of a bull run starting this week, but it hasn't looked good, guys. Hasn't looked good. Breaking out my trend line right now. We're putting down the trend line that Bitcoin seems to be bouncing off of. It's been bouncing off of this for a couple of days now. It's in an upward trajectory, which is still good news. But where is it going to go from here is the question, guys. That is the question. Let's see if we can figure some stuff out here. Just by, getting a little bit of technicals in. Looks to be like we're almost creating a cup formation. If we take our drawing tool, we start there and dip down. There's a cup and maybe a handle forming, which would be okay. And if that is the case, now, technically speaking, if this handle does play out, we should be in for a drive this direction, guys. That should be the way we move if this handle plays out. We also could be looking at perhaps, let's remove these drawing tools, and we're going to grab our head and shoulders print, and we'll start here at this top green wick. Well, first we'll grab our head and shoulders. There we go. There, and we'll go here and there. Now we'll move to the head, which potentially could be here. And yeah, this maybe this isn't turning out to be what we want it to be. So that doesn't work, guys. So we'll remove that completely. And yeah, we'll go back to our drawing tool here. And potentially, like, we'll just go back to the cup formation, and there. Kind of what it looks like. But what we can do is we're going to grab another indicator, guys. And it's going to be one of our exponential moving averages. And we'll pull it up right here. And what we're going to set this to, guys, is the 50-day. So we'll go under inputs, and where it says length, we'll just delete the 9 and put in 50. And this will give us our 50-day moving average. We're going to change the colors and stuff around here a little bit too, so it's easier for everybody to see. We'll go under style. We'll make it a nice yellow and thicken out the line a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's zoom back in here. And as we can see, guys, the 50-day moving average is acting as a bit of resistance for us. We're having a hard time punching through it. If we can, we get back above this and turn it into a line of support, that would be ideal. That way, we don't have to worry about punching through it when we make that run up to 10K. Let's just hope that we can see that. But again, this reversal candle was not a good sign, guys. As you can see, we tried to get up, and then the bears pushed us back down. Let's just we're going to have to keep our fingers crossed on this and see what we can see. But as for this indicator, guys, this is a really good indicator. And what the exponential moving average is that each one of these candles has a numeric value added to it. And what the moving average does, it takes the last 50 days, adds them all up, and then divides them, and that's how we get our average. And as you can see, like, we're below average here. And what exponential means, guys, is like, it takes into consideration price action. Now, there's just a standard moving average, and there's an exponential moving average. The standard moving average just takes these candles, and it does not have anything to do with the price action. It just takes the standard price for each one of these candles and divides it out and just gives us our average. The exponential, on the other hand, takes the price action into consideration. Like these long wicks, like buying and selling, is what makes this move up and down a little more. And I can show you this by putting out just the regular old moving average. We'll set this also to 50, and I'll show you the difference. Like that. Okay. We're going to thicken up this line a little bit so we can see it. We're going to change the color to a bright green. There we go. So as you can see, the 50-day moving average moves a little bit differently, and it's actually acting as a line of support for Bitcoin, where the exponential moving average is acting as a line of resistance. Now, the exponential, guys, is the one that I want to follow mostly, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of the standard moving average, because the exponential moving average takes the price action into consideration, guys. It's not just a single value placed on the day candle. So that's the difference between those two. And I feel like the exponential moving average just gives you a little bit better of a picture than just the standard. So that's what we want to see, guys, is Bitcoin to push back up above this and close above the 50 EMA. That would be one of our near-term bullish movements. That's what we want to see. If, you know, we are to go into this supposed bull market that everybody's been claiming that we're going to be entering. I have yet to see it. I'm not going to hold my breath. But guys, that's going to do it for the video today. If you're still with me after all this time, hit that subscribe button as I try to post a video every single day, Monday through Friday. And if you learned anything today, hit that like button. Share it with a friend. And just remember, guys, none of this is to be taken as financial advice for trading or selling. I am just a guy trying to help you figure out this crazy bit of crypto that, you know, I myself am trying to figure out as well. But as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.